The Chiefs are making moves, and we are recapping a mock draft right now on Fantasy Football Today in 5. Welcome to the show, everybody. Adam Azer and Dave Richard here on FFT in 5. PPR mock draft. We're going to talk about it after we discuss Ronald Jones and MVS to the Chiefs. What do you think, Dave?
We got to talk about these guys for another offseason. Yes, they have upside because they're in Kansas City. Yes, they're talented. In the case of both of them, they are very fast. MVS has never had even 700 yards receiving in a season, never had more than 6 touchdowns in a season. And you can't say, well, he hasn't played with anybody. He played with Aaron Rodgers. That's pretty good. Mahomes is good too. I don't know if he's going to be used anywhere close to the not even half of what Tyreek Hill did. So to me, he's a double-digit round type of dart throw. And the same thing goes for Rojo. I know that being the running back in Kansas City, once upon a time, it meant something great. I think the Chiefs are learning from other teams around the league that it's better to go with a multiplayer approach. And we hate that for fantasy, right? We don't want to have a bunch of different running backs taking turns with the football. We want one guy. Well, the Chiefs don't have one guy right now. CEH has had his opportunity. Rojo's there to compete with him. I bet when the season starts, those two will split rushing downs, and someone else to be determined will be taking passing downs. 3-headed monster in Kansas City, 4 if you count Patrick Mahomes.
That's not a good thing. Now, Clyde Edwards-Helaire went in the second pick of round 6. So that is 62nd overall, just before Chase Edmonds.
Think about where he had been going previously. That almost seems like a bargain.
I feel like I don't know where he was going. I feel like this is not far off from where he was going previously. But this was
I'm talking about like 2021 and 2020.
But this was before the Ronald Jones. This is before the Ronald Jones signing.
Right. This is where I would expect him. I think this is toward the bottom of where he'd go, even with Ronald Jones there. I still think people will see CEH. They'll recognize that he's in his 3rd year, and they'll hope for the best, and they'll take him with a pick before 60th overall. That didn't happen in our draft.
All right, yeah, 62nd overall. Now, other things from this draft. I had a pick in the middle of the draft. I had the 6th pick, and I found that in round 3, my 3rd pick was Amari Cooper. And the 3 picks before that were Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Aaron Jones. And Dave, I can tell you when those 3, really the last 2, Godwin and Jones, came off the board, I was so mad because it felt like at 30th overall, just that 3rd pick for me, the studs were gone. And now I made a mistake. I should have taken Cam Akers there. I don't know why I didn't see him. I don't know why I didn't take him, but I should have taken Akers there. But even that's got a little risky. But man, that to me, the drop off from Godwin and Evans and Aaron Jones to Amari Cooper, James Conner, Montgomery, Higgins, McLaurin, Akers, Hopkins, it's drastic to me.
I think I would have gone with Montgomery. I think I would have taken the chance on a running back. I know he's not perfect, but he should be the feature back and the lead back for a team, and he catches the ball in the backfield and he gets short yardage work. Finding somebody like that in round 3, I would have been pretty happy with.
Yeah, but I still think he's way off from Aaron Jones, in my opinion. I don't know.
I think they're pretty close because I'm expecting Jones to lose in the neighborhood of a dozen touches a week to A.J. Dillon.
I went back, though, and I looked at when Devontae Adams was out 2 years ago.
Aaron Jones, this is true.
Man.
But you're still going to see A.J. Dillon, rather, isn't about to dissipate into the ether. You're going to see him have a significant role, and Jones is going to have a significant role too. Man, who's Rodgers throwing to?
I don't know. I don't know.
Lazard and Tunyon and
we have a lot to talk about with this draft, but Kyle Pitts, George Kittle, and Darren Waller all went within 6 picks in round 4. So you had the first 2 guys go in round 2, and then you had the next 3 go in round 4. So Pitts has fallen a little bit since the Matt Ryan news. Pitts, then Kittle, then a few picks in between, and then Waller.
How about the first quarterback was taken by Jamie in round? We'll tell you on the main show.
Yeah, all right. Good tease. All right, that's Dave Richard. I'm Adam Azer on Fantasy Football Today in 5. If you're watching live, hop on over to our other stream. Jamie's going to join us, and we're going to break down this draft in a much more in-depth style. All right, thanks a lot. Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you tomorrow on FF.